Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Knack bringing you Game 2 in this best of 3 matchup, live tournament action. We are super excited to be watching Colrsvp, a Grandmaster level Protoss player, battling it out with our bronze level Zerg player, iEatJello. Tons and tons of fun to watch this. iEatJello, such a baller to be willing to play this matchup number 1 because, for 2 reasons. I mean, he's going up a Grandmaster, so for obvious reasons there's going to be a little bit of room to grow here, you know what I mean? And the second thing is that he did not have to play this matchup. I will mention that in every single game that he plays in this matchup if we go to Game 3, which hopefully we do. But his opponent was late to the matchup, late enough to where we had to call a free win for iEatJello, but he did show up and asked if he could play the match, and iEatJello was nice enough to say absolutely, let's get this on. We didn't even have to beg or ask or anything. We just asked once and immediately he said yes, wanted to do it. So it was tons of fun to see that. Now this is I believe this is a 2-player map. Yeah, it is. I think this is still on the 2-player ladder right now, and so I kind of like this map, but it's interesting to see it played on a 1v1, which you don't get to see that very often. Looks like RSVP going to be going for a straight gateway this time instead of a fast expand as he did in that last game. iEatJello going to be going straight for spawning pool, so very, very good there. And he's chasing this probe around, trying to get that kill on that sucker, making sure that there is no proxy pylon too close to his base to deal with. So all in all, pretty good play here thus far. We're pretty standard openers. So we'll try and watch Colrsvp here for just a moment for all of you guys out there who are interested to see how a Grandmaster builds his, sets up his base with what do you call it, the SimCity side of StarCraft 2. And that is how he's going to be, looks like he's going to be walling off here, I assume. But he's got his cybernetics score going down right away. This is a very standard opener. This is a lot of what you see in mid-level, from mid-level players, this exact same opener. Not that it's a bad opener for a Grandmaster. Obviously, Grandmasters can do whatever they want, and we do not question why. At least not very often. And definitely not in this situation. So we do have looks like iEatJello is going to get this Overlord in here to scout a little bit. He is going to be seeing the cybernetic score, which I assume will have warp gate technology on the way right away. Yes, it does, and some chrono boost on it. You gotta love how fast things can happen for a Grandmaster. Let's take a look at APM. It's so interesting to me. He's just averaging 66, so he must be having fun with this matchup, just kind of relaxing, because I imagine that his APM can be quite a bit higher. But you can definitely see he knows how to peak his APM when he needs to. Of course, there is no need as of yet. So now we've got 2 gates down, still continuing to chrono boost out that warp gate technology. It looks like he may be shaping up for a 4 gate here. He is only on 1 gas right now. And there are 2 gateways in the back, so that is 4 gates. It looks like he is going to be going for a 4 gate. I do not see him moving towards an expansion as of yet. And already we can see him moving out across the map. This probe may be looking for a place to throw down a forward pylon. I'm assuming that is what's going to happen. Yes, it is. There's the pylon right now next to these very nice glass observation deck. I love that little observation deck, so you can, I don't know if there's any good angles where you could see the planet from, but we can see the planet. There's the planet. But I would always want to be behind glass if I was observing Zerg, so not a bad place for a pylon. Safely behind that glass there. Of course, it is out of eyesight, and iEatJello going to be taking his expansion right now, which will not be a good deal for him. He does not know that his opponent is 4-gating him at this point. He did not scout these other 2 gates, and now his opponent is going to be moving in here, and this probe going down, and this is the first wind he is really getting. Oh, look at this pylon. Pylon not going to go into position. Oh, is he going to get the snipe on this pylon? No, he is not. All it needed was, I think, maybe 1 or 2 more hits, but this static defense is not going to be quite enough for iEatJello. Oh my goodness, yet again a relatively fast push here from Colrsvp, going to be extremely effective. Let's take a look at the units count real quick, and we can see again discrepancy on iEatJello's part. He needs to keep that drone count up just a little bit higher so that he can macro up an army just a little bit faster. and trying his best to defend here. You gotta give him props for that. Doing some pretty decent micro for a bronze level player considering, but it does appear that he is not going to be able to hold this off. And look at that kiting there by Colonel RSVP. Got to love that. And now attacking the mineral line, and this is definitely going to be GG for iEatJello, unfortunately. iEatJello, you are the man. Thank you for playing this matchup. Thank you for coming out. We appreciate you, brother. My goodness, that was tons of fun to watch. We very rarely get to see a Grandmaster play, so thank you for that. Thank you guys for coming out. Don't alt-tab, always alt-StarCraft. We'll see you guys next time.